Say that 10 times fast. HCG, HCG, HCG. That's hard. This video that you're about to watch is from March 24th of 2020. It is the moment I got the call from my doctor, Dr. Sarah Santelli, who is an integrative and functional medicine practitioner who's been working with me for the last 5 years. And the call was my test results, my blood results for the HCG test, telling me, yes, I am pregnant, and yes, I am coming along nicely. And it really wasn't until this phone call that I actually allowed it to sink in that it was true. But when she called me, it was out of the blue, and we were talking for about 15 minutes, and I realized I should be taping this, and pulled out my camera and just plopped it down. And then the rest of this video is clippets of us talking about what nutrition I really need to focus on, what certain markers were off and looking good, and what I really needed to emphasize in my first trimester. I'm so grateful to have a doctor and a person that I can trust and gives me so much personal attention, and who really helps me understand my body and doesn't just look at little symptoms, but really helps me get to the root cause of things. And she's just been on such a beautiful journey with me, and I'm just so grateful to have her on this process. It just helps me feel so supported, and I just feel like I have a team around me that I can trust, and that is an amazing feeling.
So, back to your chart. I don't want you to get obsessed with there is something wrong with you. There is not anything wrong with you, and the fetus is perfectly fine, okay? So, everything is perfectly protected, and everything you do going forward is more about nutrition. Okay?
Okay.
So, your glucose actually looks much better. I know I flagged it, but when we started working together, your glucose was in the 70s.
Wow.
So you've always kind of teetered a little bit more on hypoglycemic. Yeah. Now, hypo just meaning low blood sugar. Now, I know you're super active. You're dancing a lot, things like that. So we're going to have to talk about what you're going to be doing going forward for work.
Yeah.
Because I don't want you to slow down your level of activity, but I also want to make sure that your blood sugar is not erratic because of this. When you are pregnant and you've had a history of having low blood sugar, your likelihood of having more nausea in the first trimester is higher.
Yeah, I've been nauseous every day, all day, not even in the morning, just constant.
Exactly. So with my hypoglycemic patients, I always see increased nausea, always, because your blood sugar is now going to be even more erratic just based on the fact that your nutritional need goes up. So you have to make sure that you are eating a lot more protein than you normally eat, a lot more frequently than you normally eat. Okay. You're not going to gain weight, but you also have to sustain the nutrition to the baby, and also stabilize your blood sugars, or you're never going to feel well.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely at the moment of like not really knowing how to navigate portions of food, and like I'm also like not really desiring anything unless it's like bland or carby. And then I'm just getting nervous because like my whole life has changed, not because of the pregnancy only, but because all of my work has just come to a complete stop. Like I have no work, and I don't know when any of my work is going to start again. So I'm nowhere near as active as I normally am. And now I'm like, oh, I don't know. Like it's great that I have now this opportunity to like fully focus on the health of the pregnancy and like doing everything I can. But I do really feel like whatever I'm going to be doing for the next 3 months is creating a whole new like structure, because I have no structure right now. So I can be the perfect candidate for just like telling me what the structure should be, and then I'll just do it because I don't have any other obligations happening in my life right now, and I don't see that changing with the way this is going for at least 3 months.
But you guys, the good thing is that you guys have already started, even George was telling me, like, online stuff.
Yeah.
And this will just give you more time to develop those projects and also, you know, allot you the time to take care of yourself while you're pregnant.
Yeah, we're not scared financially, really. We're just like, I'm thinking like, I don't know how to find a food schedule. I don't know how to find a workout schedule. Like, everything is so up in the air. So I'm like, I don't know, how much am I supposed to be working out? Am I supposed to be jumping up and down? Like, how am I supposed to not be strengthening my abs? Like, I don't want my abs to rip. Like, I just have no clue. So right now I just haven't, and I've been feeling nauseous. So right now I feel like I've gained fucking 10 pounds just from not knowing what to do and just being a couch potato for a week and trying to take in the new life change of like Corona and my world being shut down and then getting pregnant at the same time. Just going like, okay, hello life change. How do I take this on?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a lot at one time, that's for sure. But you're going to be fine. I'll help you. George is there. You're going to be fine. It's just going to be, you know, it's just a different transition to, you know, you still can do what you're going to do. You can still dance if you choose to want to dance. But, you know, it's a great time to get creative and develop other projects too. But, you know, I have athletes that I work with, like high-level athletes that are pregnant, and they don't stop. Your body is already acclimated to a certain level of activity. Now, obviously, that might affect your jobs, right? But your own stuff, like, you know, you can keep dancing. We just have to make sure that we're supporting you nutritionally and biochemically to be able to sustain that level of energy. And you have to listen to your body, because if you're getting tired and you're overexerting, you have to listen to your body.
Yeah.
Just for a little bit, you're probably not going to want to eat a lot. So I would say the first thing you should do is when you wake up in the morning, you should make yourself a pure paleo shake.
Okay.
Right when you wake up in the morning, if you don't eat, your blood sugar is going to drop even further and then in turn make you more nauseous throughout the day.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now you can have it plain, you can put some berries in it or some spinach, but I would definitely put that in like a nut milk, you know, get some more fat in there.
Okay.
And bulk it up as much as you can that you're comfortable with.
Yeah, okay.
I think I might, let me see if I might have it here. There's this hemp nut fiber that I might have you start pulling into your shakes to give you even more stability in your blood sugar and more fiber. It's a great thing to put into shakes. So, do you have magnesium at the house? That I've given you before?
I'm gonna go check and see what I have left over. Hold on. It looks like I have a little MG Zyme left.
Okay.
Maybe about...
Just a little bit?
Yeah, like maybe 15.
Okay. Okay. So that's good that you have that. You need to start taking up magnesium. So I'll put that one on your list. Okay. And then when I send you a new one, I'll update it.
Okay.
You got to get on the magnesium because you're magnesium deficient. You do not want to do calorie restriction because your caloric need goes up when you're pregnant because a lot of your nutrients and your calories are being shunted to the baby. So what I always recommend is you keep up your level of activity, you exercise with George or whatever you guys are going to do, but do not restrict yourself calorie-wise because even though you feel like it's too much, the baby needs that caloric intake because it's all going to the baby. I would say breakfast, 2 hours later, snack. It can be like, you know, nuts. It can be more fat-based. It can be like, you know, just a little, you know, guacamole or something with like in a siete wrap. But you just want to make sure that you're having a snack.
Okay.
And then go to lunch 2 to 3 hours later. Snack 2 to 3 hours later. Dinner, you know, so just to keep on that schedule of every 2 to 3 hours, you're having some kind of healthy fat, a little bit of protein, whether that's from nuts or from an animal product. You know, you're going to just need the extra calories, and that's fine to do so. But, you know, make sure that you are, you know, going with more protein throughout the day because you'll feel better. Trust me on that one.
Okay.
You'll feel a lot better. The next thing that's a little bit low, those 3 markers, that uric acid, bun, and creatinine, that's low stomach acid.
Oh.
So The stomach acid, that's HCl, so hydrochloric acid. The stomach acid need goes up significantly when you're pregnant because your stomach acid decreases when you're pregnant. So you probably will not feel it yet, but as the baby gets bigger, sometimes I have my patients say that they feel like they're getting reflux and stuff like that. And stomach acid reflux comes from decrease in stomach acid. So I'm probably going to start giving you some HCl so that this way we can get you digesting better.
Okay.
Because HCl, although, you know, it helps us digest our proteins, but stomach acid is there to neutralize any bacteria or pathogens we come into contact with. So let's just say there's like pathogens on our food, like parasites or bacteria, it will kill it. That's why we generate stomach acid. So, alkaline phosphatase. Alkaline phosphatase, you've always ran a little bit lower there, and it's usually due to zinc deficiency. So, you're always probably going to need to be on a little bit more zinc than the average person. It's the same as magnesium. Some people just run a little bit more mineral deficient. We don't get a lot of zinc in our diet, and we don't get a lot of magnesium, unfortunately. Even though people think that we do, just due to over-farming and stuff, our food is just not that mineral rich.
Yeah.
So you used to run zinc low as well before. So I sent home some zinc for George. I'm going to have you taking the same zinc, and I'll replenish it for you guys because I want you on some zinc.
Okay.
And it's a perfect time to be on zinc too because it's good for your immune system.
Yeah.
Okay. Your iron on the first page, your iron looks great. Your liver enzymes look great. Nothing's wrong there. So everything looks good. This is just us being picky.
So now I get to take her words, not focus on the little things that are off, and know that the baby is doing great. There's a couple things I need to work on, but it's okay. I can handle this. I have the time to focus on this. It's a blessing that I have so much time to just give love to my body and with food and sleep and energy. And I'm just, I'm so grateful to be surrounded by people that I trust and guided by people that I trust. Guided? To be guided. To be guide. To be guide. It's definitely guided, I think, because this is a scary journey. And, you know, of course I have people that I love that I can talk to that have been through it before, but to have someone that's looking at my body and looking at my test results and really knowing on a deep level what's going on and knows me energetically. She's not just somebody that reads charts. She's somebody that knows me, knows what I'm doing, knows what my life is like, knows what my priorities are. And to have someone that knows me on a cellular level and also on an energetic level to help guide me through this process is so amazing. I'm so grateful to have her guidance. So here's to the first trimester. Oh, God. I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant. It is confirmed.